What's good? What's happening, man? It's your boy Milt, and welcome to the Melanin Playbook.
Hey,
Today's episode will be sex, love, and connections. Just do you.
no doubt.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
Living yours.
sounds spicy to me.
Living
Okay.
your full truths out here.
Live in yours, baby.
It sounds spicy to me. Y'all hear? It's like that Louisiana spice coming up with this one.
It's that 5-piece nugget from
Okay.
Wendy's.
It's gonna get spicy too.
That
Oh,
I
stimulus
got a
check
whole lot
release
to
date.
say. I got a whole lot to say.
So I mean, I'm gonna just say what I take from it. Whew, some of y'all ain't following your own path. What you need to be on is
Hey,
what it
no,
sound like.
don't sugarcoat it. Say what you really want to say.
Some of y'all is
speak with your
suspect.
chest,
Some of
Craig.
y'all, hold on,
Right.
hold
Say
on,
it with
hold
Speak
your
with
on.
your
chest.
chest, Craig.
I got you. I got you. Some of y'all being suspect.
Oh shoot.
Some of y'all being suspect. Some of y'all, I mean, I don't know. Is it the sex, the love, or the connection? Like I'm really trying to figure out which one it is because I feel something.
I know what it
I think
is.
it'd
It
be
seems like
curiosity
some of
too.
y'all have been taught to love whatever, whether it's you being hetero. That's really what's pushed in families and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the men are being taught to want women, and that may not even be really what you want. So you don't like the way you go about interacting with women be kind of jacked up because you really want you a man.
Oh my gosh. Dun dun dun.
Okay, like, cause it trickles down. Cause I be watching the way some of these guys treat their homeboys and they partners, and
Take
the
them
way
out to
they
eat.
treat their women. It be kind of
Who
weird.
taking
It's
who
like,
taking their homies out to eat?
Listen,
Whoa,
okay, let me
partner.
tell you.
It's some
Man,
sandwich meat in the kitchen, my boy. Like, shoot, you better kill the sandwich.
I'm done. I'm
so,
done.
I used to like you ever. I have had an experience. I was like, dang, like you always going to breakfast on a Saturday with your homeboys. Like you don't never
Huh?
ask me. I want some
Whoa.
barbecue.
I don't know. We could be walking around here whistling like Milt said. So
Oh boy.
oh
every time you
god.
move, you know, never
Mm.
I
know.
mean, it be weird though because for real,
Yes.
y'all would let y'all homeboys steal from y'all. Like he done daggone backdoors you, all kinds of foolishness. But that's still your partner. But let your
I,
girlfriend or your wife, she could not make breakfast for you one day, and
And
now
she's doing that. They
she
want
but
to
I,
be doing.
booted to the side. Like
But I think but you got to understand, like the connection is different. So it's kind of like, and it's the same way
My
with y'all because
different. My different.
you'll let some of your female friends get away with some things that you won't let
On
your dude get
God,
No,
away
I
with.
not
do.
me.
So
Not me.
On
it's the
everything I
same
do,
thing.
right.
Not
It's
me.
the
No,
same
no,
thing.
nah,
no,
oh
no,
I've
no.
literally
no,
seen.
no.
I- It's the
I've
same thing.
Not for me.
So
It
Mm-mm.
it's
definitely ain't for me. I owe
so
everybody
wait. In
accountability, but
your
that's
whole
just
entire
my
lifetime, ain't no one of your homegirls just not even on no aggressive type stuff smacked you on the booty.
yeah,
let me shut
Huh?
up. I'm finna let
right.
Huh?
me be quiet.
I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said, never in your lifetime,
He
none of
said,
your
"Never in your
homegirls
lifetime has you went
has
by the
one of your
post
homegirls
office."
smacked you on the booty.
Maybe when we dancing or something like that
I
didn't happen.
mean,
I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa,
yeah,
gonna.
whoa,
It
whoa.
but
didn't
see,
happen.
I guess it's kind of like a double standard with that.
Right.
But
Exactly.
Because you
that's
can go
my
by the
issue.
post
I
office
can
and not
interact
mail
with
off
my
no
home.
letters. Like you can go by the post office and use the drop box outside and not go inside of the post office.
Oh,
You know, it's some things that you could do at, sometimes you just like seeing the government official sign without actually becoming a part of the government workforce. So it's a lot of things that you can do
But
in
I
that.
don't know. I mean, so I'm not real fond of nothing like that. Now, if it has happened to like you dancing and you hyping your girl up or something like that. But as far as like I don't know, as women, you know the difference. You know the difference if it's like this is my girl, we having fun versus this girl, no, because you can feel those moments like, nah, I'm good, like you know what I'm saying. So I feel like women, you can tell the difference, like you
Yeah,
know
because
what
you
you're
know when
saying.
somebody dropping off letters versus. when they
But I'm
just
saying, what if a dude come with that same type of energy though?
and I think the
So
thing
what
about
if
it
you
is
if
we
a dude
think when
come
it
out
comes
like
to
is he talking about if a dude just come and smack you on your butt or something?
No, not even like that. All
Oh,
right, you sitting there dancing. I've seen this before. It's a girl. She hyping her girl up. Dude come by. He. I say let's say this. If he came by with that same exact energy your homegirl giving you, you gonna
Right.
keep going.
okay, well, okay,
Mm.
so if you on the dance floor and you having a good time and a girl come and grab you on your crotch, how you gonna feel?
Shit, none of my homeboys ever did that. That's the point. None of my homies have never done that.
I mean,
I mean, that would be a shoe in if that happens. You ain't even gotta really
Exactly.
think about it. You like, dude, you do know that's not an AT&T connector. That's
Exactly.
like, don't
Well,
do that. But
I think you saying
I
though,
think the
Erica. I
thing
get what
about
you're
it,
saying, but y'all have done it. Y'all be playing sports and stuff and playing
no,
basketball.
it's not.
Y'all
That's
be
what women think. And then I
Yeah,
think the thing
yeah,
about it is,
y'all
but
thinking
see,
y'all see this
y'all
movie
are,
type stuff.
I'm gonna be
Hey, good
honest.
job, bro.
The
Smack you on the
opinion
behind.
is
No, we
biased
good, bro.
because you in our community, we're already have that view of hypermasculinity when it comes to melanin men. So then that anything that's outside of that, no matter how small the infraction is automatically kicking in that direction. When in fact, that may not be the reality of it. And then so, I mean, y'all are calling out quick on us, but y'all are go full fledged. And I can't say what I want to say, but full fledged into the post office where you got a stamp, you done put the sticker on the letter and you mailing off. But we sit outside in the parking lot and it's like, that's you. Like it's a
yeah.
double standard. It's
I mean,
very
it's
much a
always
double
been a double
standard to it.
standard though. But this is my thing. When it
But if
comes
it's
to
you, by all means, be
Mm.
you and do you and enjoy what you got. But at the same time, like I mean, some things when it comes to like we said, sex, love, and connections, everybody developed what that is supposed to be differently. Everybody was taught what that's supposed to be in a different manner. And for some of us, we were raised up and we just know the physical aspects of love, which is sex. And some of us really know the love connection and that's what we lust for. So the physical aspect is not what's attracting us. And some of us have no problem making connections. We just don't
Mm.
hold connections. And so it's like, and some of us question connections because, of course, there's sexuality is a spectrum. So some people question those connections and they can't enjoy the love or the sex behind it because they're too busy figuring out the connection that comes with it. And it's like some connections we're taught are not supposed to exist when in reality, I mean, love is love. It is what it is. Do you? You know what I mean? But don't feel embarrassed or shy because of who you love or how you love. Because
mm,
there's people out here who show affection by loving each other and cuddling, and there's people who pour hot candle wax on each other. It's whatever they deem as a section of love for them. Like it
That
changes
sounds
among
extremely
everybody.
painful.
so let me say, it's been that you spoke on the hot wax. I just have to tell y'all about this one memory when I was like the manager in one of the shoe stores in the mall. Tell me why this couple came in and this lady had, the black chains that go around your neck with the spikes on them.
Like a
mm,
She
collar.
that was really, yes, that he really had that around his neck, and she was had the change and like walking around the store like that was they thing like that's what they were
Hey,
really
bro,
doing in
had a
public.
some
kink going
people like
on.
that type of stuff, man.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why you said hot wax. That's the first thing came to my mind. Like,
I
That's
think
how
they went beyond the little hot wax and stuff, but they went
The
be they
issue,
passed that step, baby.
and I think the issue that most people be having with all that is, it's all cool and dandy until you're not being truthful with yourself and the people
yeah.
that you interacting with. Like you have to know what you like, and you have to be honest and truthful about it. Like don't dabble with an individual.
Yes.
Good and daggone well that ain't where you want to be. Like at this point in age, like I understand, a lot of people still, that's a lot coming out, but it's somebody that like everybody out here. It's
Mm-hmm.
something for everybody. You be surprised what these
Mm.
people like out here.
That's
So like just do what you like. Like
Yeah, it's the
Don't lie
undercoverness
about it.
for me. Yeah, it's the undercoverness for me. Like, because you can meet somebody who's gonna take you, like you said, that you that person that like everybody. Somebody out there is going to adore that about you,
Okay.
But don't go to
Mm.
nobody that you gotta be like. I don't know how they feel if I have to tell them the truth, so I'm just gonna lie and just act like I'm not a part of whatever's going on. But deep down inside, when you leave them around whoever, you gonna go dab over here, but this person don't know you dabbing over here. Like they
Mm-hmm.
create a lot of trauma on the person. Like,
Mm-hmm. And you damaging people out here.
hmm
Yeah.
Definitely. I fully get that. I fully get that.
Like, cause I mean, this is the best time that they're gonna do what you like, because it's pretty much put out there like, inclusiveness. Like everybody
hmm
is pretty
Everybody
much
part of
got a
everybody out here.
voice. Yeah, everybody got a voice
Like
now.
you
So
this like you're right. This is the perfect time for anybody to actually
be honest.
be at peace with themselves. You feel me? And
hmm
letting all that though.
yeah, cause I mean, it wasn't as accepting as it was back in the day. So like
Right.
I can understand if you was older, and, you struggling with that. But right now, child, please,
Shoot, I
you'll
ain't
be
even gonna say
surprised. You
even
go
back in the
Google and
day.
stuff.
Probably some recent years back. This
Or
wasn't like it
true.
is today.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
cause like 20, I was saying the last 10 years.
Right.
So yeah, and like you'll be surprised when you get to Google and stuff. It's child, you know, went down a rabbit hole. It's all kinds of stuff
You in the
out
matrix then.
I've always been like, be who you are or whatever. I remember. That's another story for another day. But I always been a person who been like, be who you are or whatever. And so it's like, but at the same time, I feel like you still have to leave room for it's like just for the kids. Like I don't judge nobody on who they like, who they love, or anything like that. But I feel like it's a different subject when you pushing it on somebody instead of
Okay.
letting it naturally come on a person themselves. Like I feel like it's getting pushed now versus some like I think it's like a trend or something now versus people really like wanting to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Or love who they want to love or something like that. It's like it's more trending now for it to go that way
And then it
versus
comes off as fetishizing over it, and
right.
Right.
that's not the object of. I feel like the LGBTQ community. I don't, or any community at that. Heck, the melanated community, because we fetishized over all the time. Like so, I don't think those are the objects of it. So it comes off like that because it's like put in your face and
hmm
like you can't say anything about it. Like I get it, but like we gotta just mind our business. I think that's really what it comes down to. Like
Exactly.
mind your
You
own.
don't know how to
Don't
do
worry
that.
about what
Mind the
nobody
business
else
that
got going
pays
on.
you.
But we come up with the
Period.
logic and the thought process that sex or love or this to be a certain way. And that's where we have the issues. That's how the issues come up.
No, everybody love differently. Everybody's sex life is different. You can't
Mhm.
just box a person up in there because man, it's some people out there that you just be doing some stuff like so
And you
it's
wouldn't even know.
yeah. So it's like I feel like you really can't categorize it because people definitely everybody's their own person. Like what might like your like sign languages. I mean, love languages. Everybody love languages different. So it's like you can't. I don't know. You just can't. I don't think you could just like say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's the truth. And that's I mean, literally how it is. That's the truth of it. Like I think we gotta let people live and do for them and stop creating a space where is becoming a fad to be a certain way. Cause like you
Mhm.
think about it, like we're in a day and age of where people are trying to be OnlyFans millionaires. And
Exactly.
it's like, I think the level of respect with sex and love and connection is different. Like I
Yeah.
don't think we carry ourselves to a physical standard or an
I don't think
emotional
it carries
standard
that much
anymore.
weight anymore
Nope.
like it
It's
did
kind
back
of
in the day.
it's like they're looking more how you look than what you bring to the table. So then it's like, and then that raises the question: does really making a real connection exist anymore?
Hmm. No,
I
because
Because
everything we don't connect no more.
Yeah, I would say it
Everything is
depends
social
on.
media.
Yes, I was gonna say to me it all depends on the person again because I feel like you us on this podcast now probably feel like everything we do is passionate and real. Like we can't say that because but it's other people that does think like they're like this. You don't matter to me. I'm just trying to get my bread. I'm just trying to do me. So I don't know. Like I just look at everything differently. Because for me, I can't. I still. I don't know. I still feel like it's meaning for whatever I do. Like I have it's a reason for everything. I'm not gonna just jump on things. Like I'm not gonna just be like, oh, I love you. Oh, let's just have sex. Like I'm not in that space. I've never been in that space to just be able to do something and just not feel nothing about it. Or
Yeah.
just be like,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
It's a lot of stuff that it's a lot of people that's on the other side of that spectrum that
Right,
it doesn't
exactly.
hold weight like
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever. Like it's plenty of people that'll meet up with somebody and be like, "Oh, you're hot. We're gonna go ahead and just have sex right quick and nothing else about it."
And then
Mm.
I be wondering how the
Well,
thought process be. Is it like if you been like that? Did something happen to you for you to be like that? Like
But
how?
that's the thing. Some people are literally just wired that way. They don't
Yeah.
hold that type of significance on a certain part of thing, like part of the relationship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
mm.
Some people are literally just like are more on the physical as, and some people are really on the physical aspect because they don't have anything else to bring to the table. But that's
But
me.
that too.
Listen.
That too.
I mean, for real, that really be what it is. Because a lot of these people out here, homosexuals, they
Mm.
just out here just trying to get it how they live. And if they can, do a little percolating and get where they need to go, just hey,
But
they
man,
for it.
But
that don't pay the bill. I can do what I want to do because I can pay my own bills. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that don't pay the bills. Like you.
You
but
ain't
wait,
doing
wait,
it
wait,
long
wait.
enough.
Nowadays it can't pay the bills, man. Nowadays it can't pay the
Yeah,
Okay.
bills.
nowadays for $12.99 a month, you can be towards your life bill.
What
It
you got
used
it
to
on
only be,
That
girl,
afterpay or
is
what you
something?
bring
that
to this
is
table
true.
besides the booty.
You
Yeah.
got it on
Nothing.
Klarna.
Now she bringing six figures with that.
But then
Right.
Okay.
how would you feel like okay, so if
And she
you
don't mind being on camera. Like, come
Oh
on.
my,
This
bruh.
could you date
What
could you
what
date
you
a
find?
person?
What happened? What this week
what
been?
happened with
Huh?
her? Like, she don't mind being on camera. Like, you know what I mean?
But how would y'all feel? How would you all be able to like? Okay, you
Yes,
bringing this figure
yes.
into your
I'm
home.
sorry. Yes, 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 yes.
I'm done.
Not no questions asked. Just yeah,
Uh,
sign me up.
y'all seen the TikTok with the car? Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
done.
The banging on the table.
So what,
Sign
Milton?
me
You saying
up.
yes if you would do it, or you would be okay with your, well, I'm not no disrespect to your girl,
But
but I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, like if she was like, man, this bringing me six figures in, like I'm on the camera and I gotta do it, you'll be like you'll be okay
I'm
with
alright with
that.
that. Be 100 with you. I'm cool.
I can't say that for Twan because Twan will go off. So that ain't.
Okay.
I,
I
I
mean,
will
I don't
Like
I
know.
will be cool. Like if it's generating funds, like
if
I
it's
wouldn't give
generating
two
funds
shits.
like that,
That's me.
It
and bro,
depends on where
and
I'm at
I'm just
in my
saying
head.
like if you guys have so much in common and if y'all are in love or whatever, you can still be in love while being in 4K. It's okay. It's
But
okay.
it's just so many
But then
eyes
I
on
think I
you.
think I think it's something like so. I guess is it comes down to like everybody being able to see what you got like and I think
Yeah.
it's like you because it's a deeper thing. It's deeper, like you don't realize what's valued in a relationship until it's outside of the bedroom. Like then it's
Exactly.
like sometimes outside the bedroom ain't something everybody is supposed to see or engage with, so then it's like am I ready for that aspect of it?
That's
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
I'm saying that takes the individual that you're about to be with. That's on them to be, mentally
But
stable
they
to let
probably
that
say
happen.
they can, and then when it actually start happening, and they see that people, it then it's like, nah, I don't. I thought I could, but I could. That's
Right.
just like bringing another person into the bedroom. You be like, yeah, I'm down, I got this, and then when it happens, you be like, yeah, I don't want to
I
do
don't
that.
know if
That's
I
why
should
y'all
did
need
that.
Yeah.
communication before y'all do all that type of
You say
stuff.
communication, but when you find out somebody coming into your bedroom with a strong internet connection and you might be feeling a different
But
type of
okay,
way.
that's just the same way with regular. I would say
You be like,
ordinary
I
people
thought
that
I was
date
running a
celebrities or
high
something like
speed
that.
and this dude got fiber over here. Like, I don't know if this is gonna work for me.
Right. But I'm saying, what about the like ordinary people that date celebrities? That's kind of the same way.
Uh,
It is. You got that type of notoriety.
I
Except
mean,
for all right, on some instances, like and let's okay, let's say you date Halle Berry.
mm-hmm.
So would you feel the same way because people have seen her nude?
No, it's a difference.
How's it?
They saw
How's that
because
different?
they saw you when you went with me. I mean, that is what it is. Now with me, they won't see. They might not see that again. But for me personally, like so, it's certain aspects that I don't care that I wouldn't care. Like if Torn came in and said, "Hey, I want to go be a stripper," yada yada yada, cool. He done said it to me before. He was like, "Bro, if we that die hard on money and you can make
Bro,
money that
you
way
better
by
go
all
get
means,
the pole for you.
go
Better
get
get
it.
out here.
Go get it." Same
He said, "I've seen your highlights.
and same vice
I need that
versa.
in the game."
Even when we first got together and he was like, if we were that bad on that level and you had a job doing X-rated movies, like that's just what we gotta do. But it's like not just I guess for fun. I couldn't walk in here one day and just be like, hey, I'm finna go start OnlyFans and upload
It gotta be
videos.
a reason
It's a
behind it.
It's
certain
gonna be a
level
hustle
of
behind.
degree that you have to be at. I'm guessing on each
Although they
level.
make money, like, I ain't
Right.
gonna lie, they
So
make money, but it's like at the same time, like it was a
okay,
teacher
okay,
that
okay.
just
Wait.
got fired for that because they found out she was
But I'm
hustling on the
saying,
side.
bro,
But your head
if
gotta be
right
ready.
now, if Twan, like you say, if you went to start OnlyFans and you ain't having sex with nobody, it's just you nude or something like that. Is Twan still gonna be okay with it?
He probably wouldn't.
He wouldn't be okay.
I wouldn't care, but he
So
probably.
so pretty much Twan's only thing is you got to have bottoms on because your
Mm-hmm.
Instagram ain't nothing but OnlyFans that's free from the waist up.
So what now?
I said your Instagram has been OnlyFans from the waist up. So his thing is anything
I'm
from the
sorry.
waist down is no go.
Are you throwing shade, sir?
I'm just saying.
Are you
I
throwing shade?
definitely called you.
I'm definitely throwing palm trees.
At least he said it.
Are you throwing? Sorry.
So it's
First,
a
Definitely.
certain type of level that you have to be at, pretty much.
He trying to
I,
gauge it.
he trying to cave me. He trying to come for me. And this
He trying
dude
to
used.
figure out what
And
level
first
you
of all,
on.
he used to have a phone full of OnlyFans videos that was self-created. So I don't know what he coming at me for. Right. I remember you forced downloading some cables too while you sitting up there coming for me. Don't stuff here come for me out
Oh
here.
gosh.
I was like,
But,
what the
That's
what?
but,
really
but,
like
what level are
I
you
was.
on? I want
You
to
said
know.
what? He gonna
What
talk.
level is it?
I'm like,
Being
you
able
know
to
what?
do
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him slide with that one. I'm gonna let him slide with that one. Cause my thing is like, now I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of shirtless stuff on my page, um,
Definitely.
but then my thing is
Right. Come on,
it's
clean
a
it up.
no, it's not a clean up. Like it's just real shit. Sometimes it's a such thing as body positivity, versus you putting out there for show, and it's not mine is not for show like that. Like I can care less if it get 2 or 3 likes versus 53 or 100. Like it's not really that. It's just I used to not like myself physically. And to some days I still don't. And it's like, so I had my moment of body positivity moments where I'm like, hey, I don't mind dropping this out on there like that.
Okay, so Milton, he doing it because he works out. So it's for to give off good energy versus for it to be
Yeah.
like OnlyFans. Like, but he cleaned it up, Milton. He cleaned it up.
My, I was
I
out
ain't
of. I couldn't hear that. My bad.
I ain't studying it. Like I said, he was forced downloading cables and stuff and all that other stuff back in the day too. So yeah, let it be what it is.
This is my thing. This is my thing with
He
the
was
body.
he was the OnlyFans creator back in the day. They just didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, it was
But he
called Black
had
Page. What is
right
it? Back Page?
Black Planet.
Back
But
no
anyway,
back page.
Back Page and Skype. Oh, what was
it
it?
was
The one?
Backpage, X2, X Hamster,
No, the one.
Pornhub.
Those porn sites.
Yeah,
Where
definitely.
Those definitely sound like porn sites.
TripleX.com.
this is my thing. Like, I don't
Black
care
Doe.
about the body thing because everybody got a body.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has every woman has a chest, every man, everybody got a butt. Like that body stuff don't really phase me if somebody
Everybody
sees
don't have a
somebody.
butt.
My thing is the connection, that intimacy. That right there is what causes the issues. Like when you giving the same connection or intimacy or anything like that to somebody else or something like that, that's where the friction happens.
That's where the full disconnect happened once you be put up
Right.
out of this
I
world
don't care
because
nothing
you up
about
here
you
trying
showing
to
your body on the internet. I don't care nothing about none of that. If it
show
look
it
good,
out.
it look
But when
good.
you try to sit up here and let somebody deposit in your bank, I got a problem.
Okay.
Like, well,
Now we have a discussion at
now
least.
discussion nothing. Now it's the first 48, and they trying to figure out how this played out.
We not violent over here, okay? We have a discussion
Yeah.
because I'm trying to
I mean,
figure out what happened.
So then I'm gonna be the question dropper. And it's so like what in what moment was there a connection for you with no lead to sex? Like it was just a straight connection.
I would say like I had a like this dude that I was talking to, and like he cool as all get out. It was just like I've never really met someone that me as a woman, I'm just keep it all the way very transparent. Most women already know whether or not they're gonna smash. I'm just saying. So
Knew it.
like I've
Knew it.
never
Knew it.
Yeah, okay.
I
I
knew
never
it.
met a guy where I didn't look at.
Secrets to females 101. Just saying. Go ahead.
I already know at the first sights.
Right.
I ain't never met a guy where I didn't
And
have
we
some
always prepared
strange
just in
thoughts
case you don't. So we
There you
good.
until I
go.
met that dude. Like I wasn't even thinking about, whether or not I was gonna smash him or not. It was just like he was really dope. Like the
Yeah.
energy that he
Yeah.
gave was like just dope as hell. Like so, when you dope like that, you ain't gotta lead with sex. Or you
Yeah.
ain't
Mm-hmm.
gotta even mention it. Like
Milt.
people, that's just like you said. People always lead with that because they ain't got nothing else to offer.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Milton.
can agree with Eyes, but I have had a situation where I did connect and like we still friends and we've never ever had sex or talked about it or anything like that. It's strictly been like a good connection, like a friend, and it's I don't know, it's weird. I ain't gonna say it's weird because it's like not normal for you to be able to have a long time friendship with the opposite sex without anything
Mhm.
happening. But I can't say that because I'm actually friends with somebody that, like, I call my brother that we've never just been like, man, we gotta have each other. It's been like 8 years and we ain't tried nothing. It's not none of that. Like, it's strictly like a cool connection. Like, it's real. It's cool.
I would
Milton.
say personally, I do have a few homegirls like that. Like we just strictly friends. I've never brought like sex up. I've never really thought about sex with them, and vice versa on their end. And it's just really just been vibing, like actually talking to them,
Mm-hmm.
understanding them, or something like that. Or if you need that support or a different point of view,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they normally come in at.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
So it can happen. People be like, you can't be friends with the
You
opposite
can
sex.
like I can honestly say, if you're the opposite sex, y'all can be friends with one
You sure
another. I can
can, because
honestly
I
say
got
that.
plenty
It
of
all
guy
depends on,
friends.
like you said, it all depends on the mindset of the person. it
You know?
it all depends on the mindset of
No
that
comment.
person.
No
For
comment.
sure.
No comment. None at all. I'm just zip up for that one and be quiet.
You know what?
I have nothing to say. Nothing at all.
Y'all talk about
The
me.
business that pays you, okay?
The business that pays you. Cause I have nothing to say on that
I mean, you
part.
can't say nothing. For real, for real.
Nothing at all, baby. Nothing. I'm just sitting over here.
Go ahead.
It's clear.
Next.
It's clear as land, Sonny. Just clear as day.
Whatever, yo. I'm innocent.
Dum
But you
Proven
can
guilty.
definitely be proven
Innocent till
guilty.
proven guilty.
But you can definitely be proven guilty. Ain't no Tia. You can definitely be proven guilty. But anyway, yeah. I think connections like that happen. Like you just kind of be like I vibe, but it ain't because the thing about it is it's funny you made the statement we know we gonna smash what we do because we know you gonna smash before too.
God.
It's like we know it. It's like
No, in a heartbeat.
it's not like we be because sometimes that's why we go out. We be like we know like crap. This TV service downloading tonight. Like this is we about to connect it. This is Apple TV Live, and we gonna get this. This is Hulu, and I'm gonna be in you. Like you know it.
I mean, but that's the
You talking
thing.
about
Like, we know it, but
Netflix? Are
y'all are
you
messing
still
up.
watching? That be we like we
No.
already know. No,
We know it, but y'all are mess it up. So,
nah,
What?
Right.
nah.
What?
Those are people that don't know how to play.
Man,
Ain't
guys
The
no
do not
way.
realize
look,
how many times they probably messed up and was so close.
thank
They don't
you.
know.
So
They don't
close.
No
know.
way.
you know why?
You
Because
that
those are
close?
individuals that don't know how to play the sex market. That's all. Like we know how to play it. We know how to put into our socks and
Oh,
and
God.
and
Bro, that's
dividends
like
and
you hitting a
interest.
home run, you tripping over all the bases.
I
Like,
mean,
no,
y'all be thinking y'all
I'm not
so
doing that.
smooth.
No,
And
it don't even be that we putting you through a test. It's just you just do or say something and be like, yeah, nah.
ugh.
But see, it's
That's what
so
I'm
I'm gonna be
saying. We
Not
know
gonna
the
transparent
let
time
too.
and the
guys you
place
gonna
to
do
do
what?
everything, though.
I'm gonna be transparent too, and Milt can agree. Sometimes we be about to roll it to you too, and be like, you know what?
Oh,
Nah,
mom, I done pull my own pants up midway. Nah.
Yeah.
We
right? Be
good.
like, no,
We
I'm
can go ahead
good.
and butt that.
I'm
Nope.
good. You got it. You got it.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I'm
hey.
good.
I'm not even finna go. I'm not even finna go that deep with you,
Mm-mm.
or I'm only gonna give you this much, and that's it.
Literally, I'm giving you that much right
This
there.
much.
You ain't getting
This is
nothing else from
it.
me.
You ain't getting nothing else from me.
I got to go.
Do your
Damn.
do your do
But the
your.
thing is, y'all still give it. You know what?
Oh
That's
no!
a,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
a
Whoa!
story
Whoa!
for
Whoa!
a
Whoa!
different
Whoa!
Say
Whoa!
that
time.
again. Say that again. What happened? What happened?
That's
Rewind
a
that
story
back.
for a different time
Rewind that
because
back.
I
Because you
like
because
I
by what the
Let me
me
what
tell
you
you
personally,
I bet
based
something.
on
No,
my
I
what you
got it.
say
experience.
I
was
got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't think every time you come to the UPS store that we gonna ship your package because sometimes your
exactly,
weight literally
baby. I
don't
can hit.
come up
Look,
together.
the address wrong. Return to sender. I don't
Right.
need that right here.
It's not always the type of situation where you can get guaranteed delivery overnight. That's not how that go.
Nope.
Sometimes we decide that you know what, this weighs too much for us. It's too much in this box and it's moving around too much. I can't deliver this because I only do left turns and you doing right, and I
So
can't
I
do
have,
this.
I
Like
have
I'm
a
not even gonna
question for
do it.
you. So I have a question for you all. So
What's
Yes.
good?
I did have somebody tell me like they feel some type of way when they feel used. Like a guy told me he felt used by a chick because she always just hit him up for to get off or whatever. So
Yeah,
would that make y'all? Yeah, I didn't know y'all felt no type of
Yeah.
way. I mean, I ain't never
bro.
been big bone
Yeah.
to do nothing
Because
like
Depends.
that, but
it
I didn't
depends
know
on
y'all
it
did
depends
that.
on the vibe we got for you, and
Right.
then it's almost like if when it boils down to it, if that's the only thing you want from me, then you don't care, period. So then it's like, yeah, I do feel some type of way. I feel disrespected in a way. Like we talk about females and them saying, oh, y'all treat us like hoes and this and that. But then it's like not every dude is so like out there rushing for sex. Not every guy's like this. Some guys really are out there looking for connections and dial-ins, and they trying to really connect with somebody and be with somebody. But like you said, in that instance, they get screwed over so much and they like, you know what? Well, this is what you expected. So let me be that for you. I think
I didn't know guys. I didn't know guys actually felt the type of way until the guy told me that happened, and I was like, oh, I didn't think that would bother y'all because I thought there's
yeah,
something that.
they think a lot of
But
times that's
y'all
what we
both have
looking
to be
for.
mentally up in sync when that happens. Like if he feeling some type of way of I see you as my girl type thing and not just a piece of meat, that's whole different beats if that's all y'all doing.
True. True. But most of the men that are looking for that aren't actually out here trying to get slide in somebody DM. They ain't out here. They not low hanging fruit, I guess you want to call it.
But
Really out here, out here. Though the men that be out here, be the ones that. That's why I'm looking at men like that. Like, okay, we didn't
They
know
be
that y'all
out
felt
you,
like that
out
way
you.
because
mm,
y'all it come off as easy. So
We don't. I don't
boy,
think. I think for a
I
man,
feel a
like
little offended.
I'm
You feel
gonna
me?
say this.
I'm a little
Look,
easy
no,
out here.
not like real
We
talk.
little
I'm gonna say
easy
this.
bake ovens.
Like I'm gonna say this, like being real. I think for a man, I think because some of us are lust seekers, then it comes out like all of us are, and then it's like no, that's not the case. And then women say that they want something different. I'm looking for that guy that ain't all about this. But then when you run across him, them the main ones you misuse. And then it's like, I really was here just trying to be with you, but you thought I was like the last dude. So now
that
I
comes
got to
from
move on. Like, and it's like, and I think we don't slow down. I think both of us don't slow down enough. And I think it's because
yeah.
one, men are displayed as being, like I said multiple times on this platform before, men are displayed as being physical creatures. Women are mental creatures and emotional creatures. And when it comes down to it, we don't slow down to look for what is literally on the same level with us. We have our mental thoughts of what we should have. Let me say that, what we should have. Because you be telling me I ain't found my soulmate, and your soulmate could be that ugly dude that's sitting at the bus stop right now, but he about to
Well,
be a
you say
millionaire next year.
that,
But
but
it ain't what you want. But then it's kind of like the thing about it is, and that's you're not guilty, just guilty of it. We're guilty of it because it could be that girl that just like she step out. I could see
you have
like
to
that her
have
edges ain't
it
there,
goes
but
back
it's
to connections though.
it.
That
You said
goes back
what?
to connections. It goes back to connections because you can't I feel like honestly
But
your
we
soulmate.
live in a day and age that connect like I said, connections are rare nowadays because we're so stuck on physical attributes. We don't
But
so
that's
connection
this
doesn't
only
really
thing can
exist.
say though. Like you can't you're not gonna be able to you like the person that you bypass that could be your soulmate. I just don't think your soulmate will be somebody that you don't that you bypass them like that. Cause this some
I'm
people that
to be
It
100%.
can
I don't
Twan,
happen.
think
It
so.
hold on,
can happen.
pause. Let me get that. I've been with Twan 13 years. I've ran across Twan 6 times in the first year of not seeing him. And I
cause y'all
couldn't
need to
stand
be
him,
together.
period. Nope, I couldn't stand him, period. I couldn't stand him at all. Every time I ran across him, I knew who he was, but I could not stand him at all. And then it's like, but look what, and I told myself in my mind that, I mean, at the time, even struggling with sexuality, I said, that ain't somebody I'm gonna be with. Can you vouch? What did I say all the time? I said, we ain't finna get married. That ain't the person I'm finna be with.
True.
That's not finna be me. And look where I'm sitting at. And I'm happy as can be. But
But
we
you
live
didn't bypass him. You kept
I
y'all.
know. What I'm saying is in the intro phase of us crossing paths with each other, I
But
did bypass
something
him
drawn you to him
multiple
though.
occasions. But it's
Something
like,
drawn y'all together, whether you admit that or not.
but
Something you
see,
could say you hated him, but something drawn y'all together because
but
y'all been together for
that's
13 years.
because I'm a person that understands if I keep coming into you, then I'm something is there and I need to figure out what it is. But not every person is on that mental level. And I think we give people credit, too much credit, because there are some people that really, and I'm gonna say this bluntly, ain't gonna ever find true love because of their mental thoughts and how they are with it. They're never gonna find it. It's because they have set themselves a standard and this is what I want and this all I'm gonna be willing to take and I don't want anything else.
Yeah, but I
That's
definitely, but
sad.
I am a person that like, I agree with you, but I don't know. Going back in my past history, it looks like I have a type, but I guess I might be in denial. But I have never been the one to be like, he got to be 5'4", six feet, or just anything. I never had a list because I always feel like you really can go by physical, but you gotta have some type of something there just to even see like, okay, let me just see how this gonna go. like because it's it be
It
moments
gotta
like
be something that attracts you too.
Okay,
yeah,
because I'm gonna
It
tell you
got
right
to. I
now,
don't care what nobody
yeah.
say.
But when I
ain't
I'm
say
just
that,
nobody
saying.
I'm not
with
saying
somebody
the
that attracts.
person sitting at the stop is the person you just overlooking. I'm saying in that
No,
moment you may not find that value. And some people have the standard that they're so looking for somebody to be in that moment that they're not willing to accept where they are now. And that's why we overlook a lot of good
yeah,
things
yeah, I
because
do agree with that.
it's like in that moment he's at home, he's in a one bedroom apartment, he's driving a car that's not to your standard. So yeah, he's cool, he's handsome, you may actually vibe with him and like him, but you're not going to participate just because in this moment he's not where you want him to be right now. But if you had endured a little bit longer, if you had a said in this moment, because he does bring something that I like to the table, that I want to the table, I can grow with other things. Because like I told Cassie the other day, the same BS you say you're not willing to put up with, you bring BS to the table yourself. You don't come into a
But then
relationship empty handed. You
I
come with
agree.
bull crap with you too. So you sit up here and say, I can't go with that. But he may can't deal with your weeds hanging in the tub
Oh,
every day either. It's
But
a
then
lot
that's
of
the
things
thing
that he
of,
may.
so
I
I'm supposed
definitely,
to not have those type of standards or say what
No,
I'm not gonna
it's
deal
not
with
saying don't
simply
have
because I got.
standards, but what I'm saying is a lot of times people can't find happiness because they don't understand that everything is give and
but
take.
but
And
but
and it's like so in this situation, just like me and Twan, it was a lot of things that at first with Twan, I would have been like, no, that's somebody I know. Cause this is something about you that is just not, it's not lining up with what I want. And although this other aspects of you is stuff that I really truly want and want to invest in, but this version right here, no. And but then it's like I'm here because then I had to come to the knowledge that the same way it was some certain things that he about him I didn't like or maybe didn't want at the time and was trying to deal with, it was the same thing going on my end. And it was certain
and
stuff about me that he may didn't like or didn't want to deal with either, but he was doing the same thing. He saw the value. And I think we don't even like in today's age, let's be honest, we don't see value. It's a lot of things we don't see
it's
value.
I
And
agree.
it's not just people. It's even in the way we live our lives. It's a lot of things that in ourselves we don't see value in. That's why we're so quick to change it. Because we're
No,
like, oh, if I go and I get a body and I dress this certain way, now I love myself. But you should love yourself whether you 568 pounds or 222. You should love yourself the same regardless because it's you. But we don't find the value in things anymore in this day and age. And
but
if
I
we
agree with you. I'm sorry. Keep going.
yeah, it's like we don't find that value, and because we don't find that value, if we can't do it in self, how do we see it in other individuals? And if we can't see it in other individuals, when will we be able to build connections that are set to last or set to build on a foundation that leads to improvement? How can we find that?
See, I agree with that, but you have people out there who has that mindset. But the person that okay, so it has been situations where there one guy with that one apartment, to look at it in a different in a different light. That got that one apartment and his car, he ain't driving the car that you expect him, and you ride for him, and he taking advantage of you. So it's just like from
Okay,
when
Yeah.
they get taken advantage of, and then it's like, okay, this guy in the same situation I just had, I can't go about it this way. I can't see that value because I tried seeing that value, and then this person took advantage of me. So everybody that comes, I don't want to like you have to step your game up now because I went through that. So I don't, I want to, I can rock with you, but at the same time, you got to show me that you're worth you rocking for it to see the value in you. So I won't get taken advantage of. So I feel like it plays hand in hand. Like you
But
can
see,
see the
the thing about it is when certain situations happen in that light, it's not for this person that's coming into the situation to overgo your standards in that manner. It's you to set up the guidelines coming into the situation of what you expect. And then
right.
that's how you move forward. People confuse it to say, "Oh, because this person did this, you got to do." No, why am I'm paying for
It's
somebody
like I'm
mistakes I
paying
don't
for
know?
that
So
last
then
person's sins. I
why
can't
am
do
I
that.
doing that? When you, as an individual, if Eyes came and did something in my house, and I got mad with her about it. And then Milt come over and visit. I can't sit here and hold Milt to the same standard I did with her like that,
Oh,
and
no,
put and tell
no, no.
him that he.
You never
But
supposed to bring old baggage into new
you
situations, but
don't, but we do in
but
situations.
it alters your way of being able to handle the situation because that impacted you. So it's
But
not
see,
that
that's a contradiction then of what you just said, because it's you said because of what everybody else did. If you step to me, you got to do this different. So then that's stating that you're leaving the responsibility of change again to an external force and not choosing yourself to create that change to set the standard
no,
so that that
no,
doesn't
No,
happen.
exactly. I
that's
was just about to
deleting
say
your
that.
memory, but not deleting your cash. Because I
Right,
can delete the fact that somebody had did me wrong and forgive you and move forward.
right.
But when it comes to forgetting, I'm not going to forget the pattern. So I'm gonna recognize the pattern, and I'm a alarm gonna go off and be like, "Hey, pay
Handle it
attention."
accordingly.
But see, the
Yeah,
thing about it, when it comes down to men versus women on that, and Milk can be honest if I'm right, we sense that, and when we sense that, it's only so far we gonna go with you, because we gonna be
Exactly.
like at this point, and we could be the best, could have been the best thing for you, but this is what I'm not finna do, and
And
at this point, I'm gonna break
But
off,
why
and I
though?
because it's
hold on,
not
hold on, hold on.
because it's not in my job to create a full safety net for you
Right.
in the beginning when you don't give the same respect for me. Why am I going to create something that's a
Huh?
safe space when
I don't agree with that. I
when
don't agree
men
with that.
when men come into a situation, we are held to a standard of what we're supposed to be for the woman
That's because
versus
that's dealing with the person that you're dealing with.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
Those are
exactly.
those
but
Yeah,
but what
those are
but what but
experiences for you.
yeah, and those are experience. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of like, so when we come in, if we did the same thing that you guys did, and we said, "Hey, I was in a relationship with this woman before. She did this to me. This is how she treated me," and
oh
we're
no,
holding.
you're
We,
You
not
gonna get
telling the person.
respected.
No, but
who?
at the same
No,
time, you're
no.
not. I'm
You.
not
I'm talking
saying
about
that.
saying that to
But I'm
you as a
saying that should not be on you to
right.
handle that. It's on
It
me to
should it
handle
should
that.
not be, because if I am in tune with self enough, I'ma present self in a way that does not happen, not banking on the fact that the other person is going to be a strong will or individual to understand that this is what you need to bring to me. No,
Well,
now
no,
at
no,
this point,
no. I
because
think
of the misconception of what happened the last time, and I didn't communicate to this individual my expectations and what I wanted as an individual. So coming into this situation, now my mouth is going to be open, and I'm gonna say at the door, this is my
no,
expect.
no. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're gonna come expecting this. No, if you see similar, like if you see similar things, I'm not saying don't give this person a chance. It's just gonna have you looking at it differently as far as like, okay, I don't mind continuing this, but okay, I do gotta, compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges, and also look at myself to see why I'm attracting this type of thing as well. I'm not saying that that person is going to do the exact same thing, but it just
Right.
helps you to be more cautious with what you're depositing into that person. Because as women, we can't we if we choose who we want to put up with, what, like, we have that,
Okay.
we know how much we can take, so we know exactly how far we want to go. But we have to ask ourselves, are you worth us standing here by you to see you to the point of where you are trying to go? Like, if I'm doing this for you, and I feel like as soon as you get on your high horse, you're gonna dump me. Like, I don't want to feel like
No,
that when I'm
No,
you
no,
doing
have
no.
that freedom.
What
You
I'm
have that
saying
freedom to
is,
do that, but
hold on,
we
hold on.
have the same freedom to do the same exact thing.
Ain't nobody
Like,
telling you not to though. I
but
right,
would expect
exactly.
you
hold
to.
What I'm
on, let
saying,
Milton
so
say it.
let's
Yeah,
Let
say
Milton
if
say
you
it.
absolutely.
well,
Let
let's
Milton
say
say
if
it.
you dated somebody that he lied to you and said, "Hey, I'm working late," but yet he was out cheating with you. Then when you get with me and I say the same thing, are you automatically gonna think this man out here cheating on me, or I am actually working late tonight? I can't
It's
do that.
not. It all depends on how I relate. I'm not gonna automatically think like you're cheating on me, but it is gonna be like, dang, this happened. But I can't say, oh, Milton is cheating on me because dude cheated on me. I can't say that because you're your own person, and I'm giving you a fair chance to be honest with me.
But see, that's you. Some people have that sensible thinking in that process, and
And
some
some
a
do
lot
not.
don't. I ain't gonna say some, a lot don't. And
And
it's
you're
to the
talking
point
about
where
people that have not healed from the issues that they done had
Right.
before.
I
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, and
simply what that is you're not healing because you ain't even recognized
but
what
see
happened.
then,
You're
but
not
see then
recognizing your
again,
part in it either.
I get what you're saying on that. And then but when it comes to men, like they don't think that we have that level of thinking too, and they don't think that when we're getting involved or we're doing something like it. I think it comes off that, like I said, because they think we're all physical creatures, then it comes off as, okay, he's here for this, and then he finds his investment and he might stick around, and this is how it's gonna go. But that's not every man's mental thought. And sometimes we've been just as broken as you guys have been
I was
broken. And
just
we
about to
went
say
through,
that. I'm
yeah,
not asking.
we
Yeah.
went just through as much stuff. And I mean, I had it where a point, and personally, I was single for 2 years because I didn't want to deal with the BS no more. I was like, at this point, like I got cheated on twice. I was like, I'm good. I just want to sit out to myself. If I decide to get involved with somebody, I get involved. But right now, I even hit a point where I'm like, if you come to me, what you want? Like, you here because you want something. You ain't here just to be here and try to do this. Like, we go through that same mindset as well, and we're
That's a
like,
healing thing though. You
it's
have to
it's
heal
a
from
it's
that.
a healing thing. But what I'm saying is,
Boy, I do got a question for the
go ahead,
ladies though.
go
I
ahead.
got a question for the ladies. Just to get us on another topic real quick. So, as I remember you telling the group that y'all ladies know when y'all gonna smash on first sight. Really,
Pretty
what
much.
happens if y'all smash on first sight? You still looking at that dude the same?
Um,
I don't know because I haven't.
Me personally, okay, because I can't speak for another woman.
I'm
Out of
just
my
saying. Yeah.
34 years of living, like I feel like when if I smash you on the first, it depends on your energy how I'm gonna look at you. Like
Mm-hmm.
because I've matured a lot now. Like sex, I know when sex is meaningful and when it's just something
Mm-hmm.
to do. Like
Right.
I've been able to decipher between the two when it comes to interacting with men. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna view you as you are. You know, I ain't gonna look at you no different. You know, if your energy is jacked up now, if I like you, I like you. Then that's something different. But for real, I'ma just view you as how you are because child getting all in depth. Y'all been to have somebody clicking out because created some stuff in your head
Right.
without even
Mm-hmm.
speaking to who it is. So nah, mm-mm. I'ma see
Okay,
you
well
for who
for
you are.
me, I don't know how, I don't know what I haven't experienced that because I know me, I'm a very, like, I don't know how to not have a connection when it comes to things like that. So I am very mindful of what I do because I don't know. So if you start talking to me, like, okay, for me, I say as far as conversing and talking, like, I don't know, y'all tell me if this is wrong or not. But if I start conversing with somebody and the only thing that they're like, like, oh, you so fine and you
Oh,
so
child, that
cute,
irritating.
yeah, like, I'm be like, okay, well,
Oh
I know compliments are good, but when you overdo it,
But if he
it makes
overdoing it,
you
he
yeah, it
putting too
makes you
much
feel like
gravy
that's
on the
all you
dressing
want.
room. Fam.
God.
Yes, yeah,
Too
like
much
you
time.
Mothering
invested.
it.
Yes, and it's like,
Take it
okay,
off.
I don't even want to talk to you no more because I know if I do give you anything, you're not gonna. That's all you gonna want because
That's
that's all you
it.
speaking on.
Okay. That
So
right
I
there is
mean,
done
that's how
for.
I know for me when as conversing with somebody because I just yeah I can't I can't do that.
Yeah, I
I
don't
feel
give
you. I feel
nobody
you. I
that. If
feel
you
you.
doing all that,
Yeah.
you ain't getting nothing from me. You
Mhm.
might get, rolled out on. For real, for real. I ain't even gonna front with you. Because you doing all that, you doing too much.
Yep.
And a lot of men do that to see how far they can get,
Mhm.
get what they want. They go to loss of the connection. That's why I was saying, like, most of the men that are really out here trying to get at women aren't the men that y'all are speaking of, aren't the men that's out here that really want some real stuff because y'all looking
Yep.
from that side because y'all genuinely want connections. But most of the men out here are just
They
out
overlook
here
that good thing too. Like they give
trying
it like,
to
I'm
And
sorry.
get what
I
they
will
get.
personally say I ain't gonna. I used to be a
Oh,
jack I would say whore.
The word you
Um,
tripping
What
on.
things he went
huh?
through?
What you say? I'm sorry. What you say?
The
I used
word
to
you
be
tripping
a
on
jack
is
a whore.
Yeah, I had to just drop it on up in
Okay.
there because it was. It
But
was thinking around
personally, like I said, I've had sex on the first date a few times. Now I
a
will
lot,
say
a
on
lot,
one,
a lot.
man, chill.
So how
But
did you feel?
anyway,
So Milton,
I
how did
will
you feel
say for
about
real,
the female after the fact?
it's just like okay, if it does
Like
happen,
an
because
installation appointment. Sorry.
yeah, that's really what it is. I've had that type of I ain't gonna say a
I'm done.
relationship, but that situation where
Mm-hmm.
me and a girl met, first night, boom, and hey, what's good? You need bam, yeah, come on through, bam, bam, bam. Or I text, hey, yo, you got some of that for me, and bam, that's how it's gonna
Not
happen.
like it's food.
That works for
Right? It's
you.
Right,
it's really what it
like it's
is,
a
bro.
plate. It's a
That works.
barbecue
That
plate.
is working for you.
And like it wasn't
Get a
no.
plate.
It
Pick up
wasn't
the plate.
no. I
Pick
guess
up
it
the
wasn't.
plate.
It wasn't feelings or nothing like that. We just wasn't
Pick up
I'm
the
no
saying
plate.
you can add it
uncivilized
to food
people.
to just keep
We
you
had
can do
conversation and
Pick up the
something
plate.
like that, but we never dated.
You got this plate?
yeah, no, I get that. I'm just
We
saying,
know
so
what
you
it
was able,
is.
so Milton, you was able to be like, you got something for me, and they be like, yeah, and then you
Yeah,
just keep gonna go like,
But
Yeah.
see, that's
It
what
was
I'm
it was
saying. These
it was
women
your
out here that's for
installation
that.
guy will be there at 5 o'clock on Friday.
right.
Get your
So
Between
I
the
know how to
appointment.
hours
plan around it. You know what I'm
Get
between
saying?
the
your
Hey,
hours of
yo,
appointment.
6
we on a
p.m.
type of
and
schedule. Bam. Hey, I got this. So I got a dinner party to go to in about 30 minutes. So we
I'm
gonna hit a
done.
15 minute.
not
I
30
gotta take a
minutes.
Not a
shower. And we
15
good.
minute.
now 15 minutes. This must be a self-install. Anyway, like I was saying,
Okay.
this is a
Definitely a
self-install.
Hmm.
self-install.
You know what? I'm not trying to sound too freaky, but that's one of them ones where you be hitting the joint on your tiptoe because it make you come quick. Like
Who
that's
telling?
what it sounds
Who
like.
telling? That's when you back
Cause
there.
I'm
You
gonna
got
tell
them
you,
socks on. They
if
always
you ever see
turn
if you
backwards.
ever is banging a dude and he's on his tiptoes, he trying to get it on out. He ain't got it. It's like that
Man.
sensitivity hit when you're on your tiptoes. You be
And the
like, boy,
Right.
sock
you know it,
twisted.
boom, there it is. I'm over it.
Mm.
When that sock get twisted,
So,
baby.
are
Yep.
But
you
who you
actually
Over.
telling?
on your
That one
tiptoes?
good
I'm
sock.
like,
You trying to get right, and you can't hold no grip.
Okay.
come look down,
You
you on
got
your
that
tiptoes.
wide
I'm
boy
like,
stance.
Be
okay,
What's
looking
the
like
man in
you
for?
about to have a whole stroke back there.
y'all.
Then on one side, you probably caught a cramp. You need to get some
Right.
water.
You got a
You don't
Charlie
want to
horse.
stop and
You
sell it.
done
There.
caught a
Come
Charlie horse
on,
in there. You like if this thing don't hurry up and fire off, what's happening?
come
Come
on,
on.
bro.
Come
Shit.
on.
Be at there holding
I'm
it, holding the
done.
side, thinking you all right. You trying to make it through. You
I
trying to make
be
it through, coach. It's over with.
right.
You done pop the flat tire, you gonna keep going.
I'm done. Why aren't you riding on the rim?
Y'all
Mm-mm.
just
You
At
saying
is.
that
about
point,
this
you
stuff
You
is.
don't mean
is.
nothing to me.
Cause your legs strained,
Ride
your
on
back
the
muscles
rim.
tensed up, everything. You look like you in a bodybuilding competition trying to get this 15 minutes on up
And
out of here. And
all
it's
that,
like,
and you still trying to keep up rhythm with the girl.
right. See there? That's why I say they don't understand the struggle of what you go through. Trying to get it come on. They like, let's make it quick. You know how much work that is? Taking our
I
Right.
mean,
time is
but
easier
y'all
than
be
doing.
just like y'all didn't go Bob the Builder back there. Like
That's
that's what
because
y'all want to do.
That's because when we come to an installation appointment, making a connection is a definite thing. It ain't it's gonna happen regardless whether you get your connection or I get mine.
Mm.
I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna be good.
Well, what's the slogan they say on the radio? Before you dig, dial 411, so you know where the power lines at. That's what you got to
Right,
do.
right.
Before you dig, gotta hit 411. Gotta see what's up.
I'm done.
I ain't trying to cut nobody's service off. I'm just trying to
Right.
get my connection going. That's it.
Mm.
Oh, man, I'm dead.
I'm done.
That's the
Yeah.
difference between your fiber hookup and that copper line. You know what I'm
Surely is
saying?
because that cop
Which one gonna take you the quickest,
when you
Dave?
do that copper line, you got some time. Now when you working on fiber, this got to be light speed fast because I'm trying to get
Okay.
somewhere and I ain't got time to sit around here with you right now. So what we doing?
Y'all gonna
I'm
have me, y'all
done.
gonna have me looking like you on your tiptoes.
Surely
Right.
is. You better turn around and
Hey,
see
see,
it.
see now you know what to look for.
Look, be
If
back
you
there
Now
like
just
you
a
look
know what to
Bella.
behind you
look
real
for.
fast, just do a little
You
quick
gonna look?
boom,
She gonna be in there talking about
and
put
see.
your feet flat on the floor. Put your feet down flat.
Put them down.
Don't you be
Put your
doing
feet
that.
down.
Right.
You ain't going nowhere now. We ain't
You
ready
I
to
ain't
die.
going
need
nowhere.
souls to
Where
the
you gotta
flow.
go? Where you gotta go? Put your feet down flat. I ain't doing this
Souls
with
to
you.
the flow, baby.
Then you should turn around and tell them you should have drunk some water. No, you catching a cramp back there.
Right. You need some
Right.
Gatorade, a
You need some
banana.
Gatorade.
You
Want
Frenching?
some? Want some juice?
Look,
Mm-mm.
get you together. I'm trying to help you out.
Oh man.
You gotta be careful on tiptoes too. I almost broke a shower curtain one time doing that crap. I ain't doing it no
Um,
more.
All
Boy.
right, Mimi.
I'm done. Right.
But
Speaking of
anyway,
showers, man, ladies, I don't know if this ever happened to y'all. You ever slipped trying to Captain Morgan in the shower?
done.
What?
So after these messages,
Mm-mm.
Not
Now that's a cramp
slip.
you can't get rid of right there.
Yo.
I'm
What
done.
happened? What you say, Miller? What happened?
You slipped trying to do the Captain Morgan in the shower.
Sir.
Sorry. I had to put
I
my
bet you look real silly with all that soap.
Exactly.
Probably got in your eye and all.
Yeah.
Think
Oh
about all that
gosh.
still, all that hard work, and I gotta keep up rhythm.
That's why you don't do it in the shower like that.
The world.
You do it when the water running and ain't no soap involved. Because when soap hit the bottom of that floor, it's a
It's
done
All
over
deal.
right.
with.
That's how you lost your grip.
You
It's a
gone.
done deal. You going
Ain't no
Oh,
down.
socks that'll
man.
hold you. No nothing. You gone.
You better take the person you with down with you.
You trying to dig your
Oh,
toes into
man.
the.
That's why you put one foot. Let me shut up because we did too
When
graphic. I was
you
gonna say
fall in the shower,
you put one foot on the side of the tub to hold you, and then you kind of do your. Let me shut up.
no, because when you fall in the shower, it ain't no such thing as no light fall. You falling,
Oh,
baby.
you
Okay.
hitting that thing
And
hard.
don't
It's
reach
over
for
with.
nothing. Just
Nah,
fall.
I went out. I never fell in the tub. I fell out.
Well,
I
don't
say,
reach. Just
and
fall.
that's what I
Just
did.
fall
I reached the
gracefully.
shower curtain rod, and
Mm-mm.
everything came out my ass. I was laying
Just
on
Mm-hmm.
the floor,
fall with grace.
all
You
over
gonna
the
fall with
place.
grace. You
Right.
out.
Finish that last statement. All over the place. Fall
Just
with
hit the
grace.
ground. Don't go
All over
reaching
the
for that.
place.
That's how you get hurt. When you go reaching.
Because when you fall, I swear it
Gonna
sounds
be
like
on
in
that
the
show.
arms
What's that show
of
called?
the
Baby Mama to
angels.
be honest.
Oh gosh.
This has been a crazy episode, but hopefully you guys get our point and our drift because we are an hour in. We need to cut. Hopefully you guys get our drift on this. We ain't gonna even give our ending messages. Just make sure you are connecting not only with each other but the floor and the ground that you may be connecting on as well. With that being said, I say we gonna holler at y'all. We'll holler see y'all later.
Until
Love and
next
life.
time.
Bye y'all.